This is Melanie Black tracking those temperatures.
Good morning. Yes, I think it's going to feel a whole lot better for you this afternoon. And then temperatures continue our day-to-day climb in the weekend before we track some weekend rain and wind to end it. Let's get you out the door this morning. Our low temperature started off in the teens and 20s, and look where we are now. Most of us in the 30s. It's 38 in Boston, still 33 from Bedford to Lawrence, 35 in Beverly. 24-hour temperature change. We're all doing better than yesterday, about a 10-degree jump. So you can probably feel the difference as you step outside. You can also feel that there isn't that much wind, so we don't have to talk about that wind chill this morning. Visible satellite, we're starting off the day with abundant sunshine. So nice to see it. You can see off to the west, there's some cloud cover, so I think this afternoon we'll see some more mid and high level clouds. Here's what we got going on for today. By noon, temperatures in the upper 30s, close to 40 degrees. Cool this afternoon, but feeling better than the past couple of days as we head for the low 40s. We'll talk more about your weekend forecast ahead. Temperatures are headed for the 40s, but the past couple of days we've been stuck in the 30s. So I do think this 40-degree temperature that we'll have into this afternoon will feel a whole lot better for you. Tomorrow, mild as we head near 50 degrees. And then how about we do a little bit better by Sunday? 60 degrees for that high, but it does come with some big time changes as we're tracking some evening rain and some wind with our next system. As we look at our current temperatures, we've rebounded from the teens and 20s. Most of us in the 30s. 40 though across the Vineyard, 41 across Nantucket. 40 in Provincetown, and you have the low 30s for our areas of the North Shore down to Bedford. 38 though stepping out in Boston. This morning, not a whole lot of wind, so it's not adding to that extra chill, and we're going to hold on to this light breeze into this afternoon. Quiet conditions prevail as we look at our radar and satellite. Most of us seeing abundant sunshine. Off to our west though, we have a little bit more cloud cover, and I do think we'll see more mid and high level clouds later on this afternoon. Eventually later today, we're getting a wind shift out of the south and west, and look where those warmer temperatures are. You can find that across the west and south, temperatures in the 40s and the 50s, and this is what's going to be working in. So here's a look at our day-to-day temperature climb. 50 tomorrow, and then we head near 60 for the weekend, and then into the early part of Monday. Our high temperatures are closer look today. Most of us heading for the low 40s within Metro West, maybe some upper 30s sprinkled in along the North Shore as well. Our sunset once again still at 4:11. It's at 4:11 until next week, early next week, and we'll have temperatures that'll cool off into the low to mid 30s, so you'll want that coat if you are headed out for your Friday evening plans. But I do think that our temperatures are going to hold into the upper 20s, low 30s into tomorrow. So overnight it's going to be not quite as cold. We'll keep some cloud cover around closer to 40 degrees across Cape Cod. Afternoon temperatures into tomorrow. We're heading for a range of the upper 40s to the low 50s, so you're going to find more of that mild air just south of the Mass Pike as we pull in a southeast breeze. It won't be overly strong tomorrow, and we'll see a little bit more cloud cover coming in with that mild air. The Army-Navy game, really fantastic weather conditions for it. Kickoff close to 50 degrees, mild by the end of the game, cooling off in the 40s, but really no complaints for that, right? Our look at our forecast by Sunday. We're tracking the strong frontal system that's going to really kick up the wind and also bring some heavy rain. We're looking at the timing of this by a Sunday afternoon, evening, maybe some showers popping up, but really the heaviest rain is going to be through the overnight into early Monday morning. We're looking at rainfall totals anywhere from about 3/4 of an inch to about 2 inches. Wind gusts 40 to 55 miles per hour, and some higher gusts closer to 60 degrees possible across Cape Cod. As we put our future forecast into motion by Sunday evening, here you see some of the heaviest rain through the overnight hours, and then this is clearing out in the morning, maybe lingering with the colder air for some flakes flying across the Berkshires. Temperatures though are plummeting behind that front as we go from 60 for a high into the 40s by the afternoon, holding on to the 40s through midweek.
Stage is set for one of the country's biggest rivalries, and there's so much more than just the game happening in the city, with a parade and plenty of other festivities for fans to take part in.